Jack Roberts. I'm here in Denton, Texas. There's a little trucking company here called Peterbilt. Perhaps you've heard of them. But Pete's doing some really cool stuff, and I'm going to do a test drive today. What we have here is we have a Peterbilt Model 579. This truck has Peterbilt's Epic package. That means it is spec'd for super fuel economy. It is a slippery truck. But even more interesting, two new things. We have a 58-inch, what I would call a mid-rise sleeper roof up here. And over here we have the star of the show. This is PACCAR's new MX-11 11-liter diesel engine. But they're bringing a lot of horsepower out with this little package. 430 horsepower, 1550 on the torque. And we're going to take it for a little drive out in Texas and give you some impressions. So why don't you come along with me and let's see what Peterbilt's got to show us today. All right, well, I'm behind the wheel here of this awesome Pete Model 579, and just sitting here, it is so easy to understand why Peterbilt is an aspirational truck brand for so many drivers and fleets out there. A lot of fleets use Peterbilts as reward trucks, and I mean, just check out the dash. The layout on this thing is so sharp, beautiful design. The layout is so ergonomic, crystal clear instrumentation. Everything you need to know is at a glance. You know, Peterbilt doesn't really consider this their ultra luxurious truck. This is sort of a mid-rise sleeper for sort of bulk haul. You're out a couple days, but it's still very nice, very comfortable. The Peterbilt ergonomic team just does a fabulous job laying these interiors out, and there's really a lot to like sitting in the front seat of this truck here. I'm in a predictive cruise control mode right now. We're climbing a little grade here. My foot's completely off the throttle. The truck itself is managing throttle inputs to match the terrain. Like I'm going on this downgrade now, and you feel the throttle cut out completely. And we're just coasting downhill for maximum fuel economy. Now we're coming back up on another grade, and you'll feel the throttle kick in right now. And it's just super slick, works really well. The other thing I'd like to mention is this is a super quiet truck. I remarked on that the first time when they debuted the Model 579, how super quiet it was. And it's super slippery. This is a fairly windy day here in late fall, early winter in Texas. A lot of wind gusting across the prairie, and the truck isn't moving around much at all. Final point to talk about is this MX-11 engine. With 430 horsepower, you really don't feel like you're running a small displacement diesel here. It's got a lot of pickup on the low end with 1550 on the torque, so it accelerates really well. Throttle inputs are great. There's no reason in the world you wouldn't want to spec this for a line haul vehicle. The power is there on the low end. It's quiet. Fuel economy is great. We're accelerating up a little grade here with this MX-11 engine. 430 horsepower, as I mentioned, and it's doing great. You know, we're just lugging right up this hill, and we're going to merge here. Plenty of power. We're loaded at 63,000 pounds, so this is not a light truck. This is an average bulk haul load, so you can see we've accelerated. We're already hitting 40 miles an hour right here. So if you're worried about a smaller displacement diesel not having the power you need for your jobs, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised if you test this engine out. I finished my test drive in the Model 579 Epic package, and I figured I'd finish the day kind of where most of you guys finish the day, back here in the sleeper, because this is an important aspect on this new truck. Again, 58-inch mid-rise sleeper. It's kind of a medium grade spec, but still a lot here. We've got a TV. The TV is not standard, but the mount is. We have the optional Peterbilt mini fridge here. Keep some food, drinks cold. Little workstation here. Very nice. You can eat or pull your laptop out and work on that. Full climate control, bunk, pretty much everything you need to be comfortable on the road. Just sort of wrap up the drive on this truck. Super smooth. We attained 7.2 miles per gallon. That was a 2-hour ride on a mixed batch of roads, back highway, hill country. The predictive cruise control really works great. I really like that feature. You can just pretty much set it and forget it. Intuitive throttle inputs. The system, the transmission and the engine handle all of that just the way you would down the road. And remarkably quiet tractor. And again, if you're worried about small displacement engines, the horsepower is there with the MX-11. The power is there with 1,550 pounds of torque on the low end. The truck gets up and going really well. So just another nice effort by Peterbilt, really tuned in to what the customers need, both the drivers and what the fleet executives want to see on the miles per hour side of the game. So really nice truck here, and it'll be available early next year. Check it out.